Hello, everyone. I just wanted to hop on here to let you guys know how these things are going to work because I know some people have been asking me, like, well, I know we're going to learn the dance, but how is this going to work? So, basically, with this, you will learn the choreography. So, there will be different sections of choreography that you will learn that will go with the music. There will be a section of free worship, a section where we will have some intercession, and then we will come together again at the end with some more choreography. So, with this, what will happen is you will learn the choreography on your own. You can even teach it to groups of people if you would like. Then, after you learn the choreography, you get all the things together, even your ideas if you want to use pageantry with certain parts of the piece, or even in your free worship. After you finish that, I would like you to film yourself or the group doing the choreography full out. I'm not going to be strict about your attire or clothing. You could even do it in plain clothes if that's what you have. But you learn the choreo, then you record yourself. So I normally record outside just because I love the trees and the air, and then I have open space. Just because I don't necessarily have access right now to a big space indoors. So feel free if you would like to even record yourself doing this outdoors. So that way all of the videos are done outside. After you record those videos, you will send it to me. I don't mind if you even record it in sections where you're like, okay, boom, this is the choreography from the beginning section. This is our free worship. This is the section that we're doing for intercession, and then we are using the flags. So learn the choreo, record yourself doing the choreo outside, and then send in the videos to my email. My email is movementbykj@gmail.com. So movement, movementbykj.com. So that way it'll all be sent to the same place. The reason why you're sending in the videos is so I can edit them and pretty much record them, put them all together and compile them. And then it'll be published so that way people can experience unity even via online worship. So that way you guys can send those in. So our focus scriptures for this piece is Psalms 18. I really encourage you to read the whole thing because it talks about God being our strong tower, the one that we can run into safety. But it also talks about ways that he fights for us. It talks about him preparing our hands for war, him being our shield. And so the whole chapter is really good to learn, but I encourage you to read Psalms 18, verses 1 through 6, so that you can really get a full picture. Some of the choreography was even made just by reading the scripture and putting movement that matches the scripture in this piece. So I encourage you to read those scriptures. You can also read Psalms 5, verses 11 through 12. So again, you have Psalms 18, verses 1 through 3, and 3 through 6. So really 1 through 6, all right? And then you have Psalms 5, verses 11 through 12. The breakdown of the choreography will be 0 through the beginning through 25 seconds. There we go. You will be able to use flags or pageantry to kind of open up, especially if you're going to be using this for church, or just so that it fills this space. You're really setting the atmosphere of the Lord coming in, right? So then you have 25 seconds all the way to 4 minutes and 40 seconds. That whole section will be choreography that is found in the first 2 videos. So you'll have the beginning section, and then you have the other section. That all of that will be in those 2 videos that teach you the beginning of the choreography. After that section, you have 4 minutes and 43 seconds all the way until 5 minutes and 14 seconds. This will be your opportunity for free worship. So you'll have an option. I have a little bit of choreography if you want to learn that section, but you can also use that for your own worship unto the Lord. Talking about how your help comes from the Most High, it's good to use scripture so that you can understand who the Lord is, and really dance from a place of revelation, not just a place of God, we love you, which is amazing, but it becomes different when you can really connect with who He is, connect with the revelation of who God is in your life, as well as the scriptures, because we know the Holy Scriptures is Jesus. So using that. Then 5 minutes and 50 seconds to 6 minutes and 55 sections. This section will be intercession. So when we are interceding, we are the in-between. We're going in between us. We're going in between people and God, a nation, a region and God, your family and God, the people in your church and God. And so for this section, I know we have people from around the world who are doing this piece. And so you can even use the flag of your nation to really intercede for people, saying, my help is the Most High God. Even if it's just you communicating with God, like, God, my help comes from on high, reminding yourself that your help comes from Him. So I really want you to engage personally in that section with the Lord. So it's really your time to partner with that revelation of, my help comes from Most High. When I'm overwhelmed with emotions, when I feel like the winds of life are trying to overtake me, I'm connecting with the God who is my help. I'm choosing to set my eyes on the finisher of my faith. And so really, that's what we're going to be using for that section. And then for the last section, you have what we're talking about, Yahweh. He is Yahweh, the God that says, I am. And so even that section, if you want to go back and read in the Bible, the first time that we have the mention of Yahweh is in Exodus 3, where God is speaking to Moses, and Moses is like, well, who do I say sent me? And God says, say that the I am that I am sent you. So it shows us that God is our help. He is the one that fits every situation, your need in every situation, whether you need emotional stability, whether you need security, whether you need strategy for your finances, whether you need strategy to keep your mind afloat. It says we keep our minds on things above, putting our minds on Him. And so really using that so that you can study the scripture, dance from a place of revelation, and learn the choreography. Yeah, so that's what we have. Again, the small recap would be, you are learning the choreography, reading the scriptures so you can really dance from a place of revelation, using your time of free worship, expressing like, God, we put our hope in you. Then you have my help is the Most High. That section will be flags, intercession. I really encourage those who do mime dancing. You can even use the lead vocals as what you will use to access and really speak to the people. So we have a beautiful layering of diversities of how you use your gift. And then, yeah, you have that Yahweh section. So again, the scriptures are Psalms 18, 1 through 3, and 3 through 6. Then you have Psalms 5, verses 11 through 12 that you can use to read as reference points. And then for Yahweh, you can go to Exodus 3 and really see how the Lord chooses to reveal Himself to Moses, and using that as an access point as well. So thank you.